Her hair wouldn't be right without her makeup.
Most of the public, they're really, really brilliant. I mean, the bouncers on the night time, it's all one big security system, and they look out for us all. I mean, I sleep on this street down here. I sleep on this street down here, in a doorway. That's my house. If I go to Poundland, yeah, it's £1 for 2 pot noodles. The staff in Subway are absolutely brilliant. They'll fill it up for me with hot water for nothing. When it's raining and that, I've got no tobacco. It's called recycling. That's where I got all my cigarette books on. Recycling. I'm saying these are the people who charge my phone.
All right.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this man is a very good man. He knows I'm on the street and he charges my phone up every day so I can get in contact with anyone. He's a very good man. From Phone World in Brighton, North Street.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, mate.
Thank you.
I never sit there and beg. I've got too much pride to sit there and beg, so I never beg for money. But when someone takes the time to stop and come over and talk to me, that means more to me than anything else. That's just, rather than people blanking you and walking past you, just to sit down and acknowledge that you're a homeless person and you're a human being and ask how you are and have a chat with you, that means everything.
Makes you feel good about yourself. Makes you feel not so worthless, you know, because someone's taking time.
That means more than any money or food or anything. It's just
time.
Acknowledgement as a human being. Yeah. It's so important, so important.
Is there anything that you absolutely love doing that if, you know, you had money on a certain day or money wasn't an option that you would just do for the love of it?
Sit on the beach and read a book. Simple things.
If someone donated you a book, would that be a good thing? Like,
Yeah.
What kind of books do you like?
I like crime thrillers and true life kind of things. Things like Andy McNabb, SAS Army stories, things like that.
Okay, so someone could come and drop you books off if...
Not too many, because it means carrying them around, but yeah, maybe if they ask but how long it's going to be till I finish the one I'm reading, then go inside and yeah, great.
As Mark. Yeah, that's all details I'm giving.
Where are you living?
I live in emergency accommodation, which is the same as prison. So I'm not allowed people. It's like my mate next door to me. I like to come and stay and all that. I have to sneak people in, just because I don't like seeing people on the street. We don't even beg. People come up with us, we meet new people, have good communications and all that. And I'm 38 years old. I'm from Brighton, born and bred, and I can't even get my own flat.
We moved someone into emergency accommodation, and it's really important that that's successful for someone, and they're able to stay there and then maybe move on to their own tenancy. And it is falling down in some instances. And part of our rough sleeping strategy is to actually bring some more support in so that people aren't so alone, build some support around emergency accommodation. A small minority of our emergency accommodation blocks, we have a policy where people aren't allowed visitors in the building. Most of them you can bring your friends in, but a few you can't. And that's because there are some very vulnerable people in those buildings. You might have someone fleeing domestic violence, housed next to someone who has a substance misuse problem, someone, you know, with a difficult, challenging history, and we have to think about the safety of that whole community in that block of accommodation.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes,
Burnt lungs, sour taste. Lights gone, days end. Struggling to pay rent. Long nights.
Right, listen, it can happen to anybody, all right? Now, just because I'm living in the shop doorway, it's when we're a bad person, it's just whose life, if it was on stage, the trap door opened as I was stood on it, and my world fell from underneath it. That was that. And I ended up on the streets. It could happen to anybody. I don't care who you are, what job you've got. If you lose your job, 3 to 4 months later, you've lost your house. You've lost your wife, kids, you've lost a lot, everything. No matter who you are, what position you hold. 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
My name is Jason. People call me Mickey Mouse with my toe. Homeless have been almost 25 years in Brighton. Council other day in the rough sleepers ripped my tent up and that. It weren't very good, and my friend got a broken collarbone because I fell down the stairs in Preston Park where I was tenting, and it weren't good. Trying to get change to get somewhere to live, but it's not good because the council and that are destroying the property, and it's not good.
What are medical services like for the homeless?
I think they're good in Brighton and Hove. We have a bespoke specialist homeless GP services at Morley Street called Arch Health, who are fantastic. And a lot of our homeless and rough sleepers will go there. We also have significant substance misuse services. We have a mental health homeless team. So we work very hard to make sure that we've got really targeted health services for rough sleepers.
What's the most common misconception about homeless people?
All drug addicts, right?
They're all drug addicts, yeah.
And are you?
That's
No.
not the case.
No, not at all.
I'm an alcoholic, yeah, but...
Yeah, I'm an alcoholic.
I
I'll
get
give
confused
you that.
for a
but
thug, a bully,
it
a drug
hurts.
addict, an alcoholic. I'm branded before the person even gets to know me.
It
That's why
hurts
I've got
when
so many
people-
scars on my face.
People walk past and you can see it. You can see it. You see it every day, every night. People walking past and the looks on their faces, and you almost see the preconception that you're smoking crack or whatever. No, don't touch
On the
that.
whole, Brighton
It
really
hurts.
is.
It really hurts.
There's some really lovely people in Brighton, aren't there? To be fair, but I don't go without.
But people don't know your past. They don't know your history. They don't know where you've come from. They don't know your...
I'm saying there's a lot of nice people in Brighton, though.
Oh, there's a lot of nice
Compared
people.
to other places we've been, homeless, yeah. Brighton's a
Yeah,
good place to be homeless.
but they don't know. They don't know our education. They don't know.
Why should they? Not updated to.
Can I just ask, you said you've got scars on your face. Has anyone beat you up for being homeless?
Yeah, I've got into loads of fights being homeless.
And do people
I've got
actively
3
start-
plates in my chin and 1 in my eye.
Do people actively start on you?
Yeah. I've been stabbed in the chest and I had a punctured lung. Been wrapped in a black bin bag and chucked in bed to die, man.
One of my closest friends at the moment is in hospital in an induced coma because he was beaten up in his sleeping bag by 2 people, and they put him in an induced coma to try and by 2 teenagers. Yeah, two drunk teenagers, just because he was lying there in a sleeping bag, and he's in an induced coma to try and get him through it.
Rough sleepers are subject to a lot of violence, which is very sad. The life expectancy is 47 years. You know, there are lots and lots of health issues.
A lot of people think that because we're homeless, everyone's either an alcoholic or drug addict. We all get tarred with the same brush. I'm an ex-user. I'm 7.5 years clean, and I don't even drink. And I'm not a thief, so...
Everyone's doing drugs.
A lot of people have said that.
But statistics go, apparently 60 or 70% of the people at homeless are ex-forces. Where is the British government? The British Legion do the best they can because they have a benevolent fund to try and get them housed. But there's only so many houses. I mean, it gave the Gurkhas the freedom of the country. Yeah, bless them, they saved us. Yeah, why can't they do it for our ex-servicemen? House and feed them, you know.
I've slept in, well, you know, I've slept in a place where you wouldn't even let the dog puke.
Man, you're cold, really.
Can you tell?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not cold as you guys.
Just sit in the sunshine, man. I'm used to it, man. The only thing that gets cold to me is my hands.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
Do you want a coat?
No,
Do you want a coat? Seriously, no, seriously.
What do you guys do when it gets really cold?
Put more coats on.
I am trying. I know I'm running out of time with her health and all that, but I am trying. So it's like on a treadmill. Like and it's against me. And I've got to keep pace.
Anyway, I'm more happier now. The sun's coming out.
You want a happier note? Yeah, the sun's out. Woo! Yeah.
Stuck in her daydream. Been this way since